Waste in a Watershed Compromised by Capitalism, the Tijuana River, presented by Christopher Marquis. Please note all photos used in this presentation were taken by myself. Capitalism has forged the development of industry in the borderlands, driven by cheap labor and relaxed environmental regulations. The population increase of Tijuana beginning in the 1990s is consequential of large-scale industrialization along the United States and Mexico border. In Tijuana, people and the landscape are paying the hidden cost of intensive industrial manufacturing. Informal housing communities are sources of trash and biohazardous waste in the Tijuana River. Los Laureles Canyon in the South Fork of the Tijuana River has limited access to municipal sanitation services. Many residents here live without plumbing, paved roads, or municipal trash collection. Trash pickup and water delivery have been privatized, available for residents that can afford to pay for it. Research questions are as follows. What social, political, economic attributes have resulted in the degraded conditions of the Tijuana River watershed? What barriers prevent Tijuana from being able to manage trash and biohazardous waste? What strategies can be developed to overcome watershed degradation? Research methods. Interviews with California State Water Board officials. I was able to interview the executive officer of the San Diego Regional Water Board, David Gibson, as well as Susana Arredondo, the executive officer of the Los Angeles Regional Water Board. David has been working in the watershed since 1991, and he is very familiar with many of the environmental issues within the watershed. Susana is a native of the watershed. She was raised in San Ysidro, California. She's very familiar with Tijuana and crossed the border into Tijuana often growing up. Both interviewers were asked about different environmental and social justice issues, and were also able to address water quality infrastructure concerns. The importance of operational and preventative maintenance. Both interviews stressed the importance of funding operational maintenance of civil infrastructure. Lack of maintenance funding has led to diminished efficacy of infrastructure and obstacle in managing water quality. Susana mentioned preventative maintenance and having redundancy of critical equipment. She proposed advanced warning systems designed to notify if operations fail. The importance of private-public partnerships. David noted that the success of the trash boom in the South Fork of the Tijuana River. The project was funded by the nonprofit organization Wild Coast, and locals in Tijuana were paid to maintain the equipment. This type of private-public partnership enhanced community relations, which led to community buy-in for trash solutions and increased stakeholder participation. Tires, a watershed pollutant, but also a nuisance to public health. As a composite material, tires do not recycle very well, and there isn't a market for rubber with mercury, zinc, lead, and other metals found in tires. David suggested a tire recycling program be developed. He stressed the importance of tires as they are not only trash, but also habitat for the yellow fever mosquitoes. These mosquitoes may also spread Zika, dengue, and other diseases. Binational coordination for infrastructure expansion. David referenced improvements to the management of the collection system in Mexico and the treatment plant in the United States, but noted that capacity will need to expand as Tijuana's population grows. He described this as a binational issue. Susana described competing priorities as one of the challenges in addressing social and civil infrastructure in Tijuana. The Tijuana River and its tributaries have had significant hydromodification. Susana suggested green infrastructure as a rehabilitation tool. Green infrastructure provides community benefits by enhancing landscape aesthetics and access for recreation. Green infrastructure can negate some hydromodification impacts and provide opportunities for water quality and flow treatments. Key takeaways. There should be upfront financing for operational and preventative maintenance for new civil infrastructure, thus having redundancy of critical equipment and advanced technological warning systems. Leverage private sector resources to foster private-public partnerships for ecological rehabilitation and community development in Tijuana. Prioritize tire recycling. Begin a tire recycling program for the state of California. Address civil infrastructure expansion with binational coordinated approach. Promote green infrastructure throughout the watershed to minimize urban impacts while enhancing landscape ecology and community benefits. This footbridge has a sign that says Tijuana, Mexico, aquí empieza la patria, which means Tijuana, Mexico, here starts the motherland. Thank you.